me just a second. I'm gonna try to get some stuff set up, and then we'll go ahead and get cracking. Be back in just a minute.
行くぞ。後ろは任せてくれ。
we're good. So just had to get a few things set up. So we're good to go. So on here, I just actually unlocked the Bahamut difficulty. So I'm running my first stage with the, what would you call them? Modifiers. So that way we can go ahead and try to unlock some of the story with Bahamut, so I can try to get to the Summoner and Blue Mage class. That's pretty much what I'm working towards on this game. And then I'm going to switch over to Last P in probably like 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. And try to mainly just figure out where I'm going on that game, because I'm a little lost, not going to lie. But I'm not trying to use like a guide or nothing, trying to figure it out, because that's kind of how I played like Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, is kind of just kind of going where I need to go. But yeah, it's game plan for right now. So and also what I'm trying to do on Strangers also is get a I'm trying to get 40% on Pugilist, so that way with my warrior I'll be able to have access to all the moves. So that's what I'm kind of working on this game. I will say though, I definitely recommend being more of a melee class and a magic class in this game, just for the simple fact that if you use like the stronger moves, it will actually reset. Like if you're trying to use ultimate, you have to use 3 white mage and 3 black mage spells. So it can be kind of hard to do that, and sometimes you'll just honestly forget, and then you've already wasted all of the stacks that you have. Alright. Let's make him explode, right? Yeah. Do they not explode? Okay. Whatever. So, oh well. I guess these just don't explode on Bahamut difficult. Alright, well, it's nice to know, Jed. I'm gonna need you to not die, please. Since I got full health, or had full health. Actually get Holy on while I'm Paladin. And I actually have it set up to where I got Sentinel, counter, and blood weapon. So I got a longer time to be able to counter, so I can get hit, or if I don't get hit, and be able to go ahead and soul burst. The one thing about it is it does take mana, quite constantly have it out. So you kind of just want to use it like if you lose like half health or something. That's kind of what I go for. Overall though, I really enjoyed this game. I did play with the homies. I was supposed to stream with one, but you know, family, stuff like that, life. But we'll go and get it next week. T on that grind. Be able to feel it, be able to be affiliated, and also just how do like, you know, be able to start making some income, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can get back to this full time, get back to it like I've been there before. I can start doing this full time and be doing real well as well. Let's go and go through here. Cactus over here. There it is. Where you going, homie? Hey. Hey, that is... Bro, come back here. You really... Ready. I will probably go and hit this because we want to get the mana. Mana full again. He's scared of the fire. Also, I would recommend if you do play this, make sure you're using left to right D-pad, so that way your CPU partners are actually doing stuff. So they use more of their special moves and stuff like that. See, as you see, it goes a lot smoother. And, back up. Weapon. I'm going to try to get this full health on this guy. Nah. Not gonna happen. Oh, yeah, I also forgot I could have went up there and dropped the bomb on him. Oh well. I do like the war cry though, because it is like pretty much like having a Reagan on without having to have Reagan. So it is pretty nice. I would say Reagan is actually probably better though, as far as the amount of health over time, or how quickly it procs. Hoping to get all three. Now, this is normally the class I kind of run through when I'm going through the dungeon or the stage or whatever, and then I normally switch to the paladin sometimes for the boss fight, and sometimes I alternate, which I might go ahead and do that just to go ahead and show you what I'm kind of working with here. So whenever I do switch over to the paladin, I will go ahead and activate the war cry, just so that way I do have that as a constant Reagan on, because whenever I do my holy thing, which I'll show you here in just a second, I do holy damage. That's what that light is. As you see, it does quite a bit of damage. So I do have 400 on the swordsman with the paladin, so I can use any move with the paladin at the moment. It is such a game changer. If you do play this game, I definitely recommend going for the 400 affinity at least, of whatever weapon it is for the basic class that has that weapon, so that way you can get all of the moves and have the probably best arsenal. Because it gives you like elemental moves, moves that are good with break, HP damage, moves that give you HP back. There's just all kinds of benefits to it. Sorry, I got a text real quick. Okay. Alright, we're good. Also, I figured I would use this class because there are a lot of stages that do have the skeletons or like the specters. They are super effective against that, so. Or they are weak against Holy. I'm super effective against them. Got my chest. Done. Oh no, he's still alive. He's still alive? He's still alive? That makes sense. He's still alive. Alright. Like I said, I would just recommend not to have it on whenever you're not actually in battle, where it does constantly drain your MP. Now, in all honesty, I'm gonna run through this time, through the whole thing, but most time I kind of speed run through the stages, just so that way I can. There it is. Ooh, that kinda hurt. Oh, yeah, that. Nope. Ooh. Alright, we're good. Yep, block that. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that move set up. Oh, it's a little too late now. But I actually have this move set up. In fact, it gives me HP back. So I don't have to use Holy Fang all the time. Forgot all about that move. Now, one thing I figured out against the next enemies I'm about to fight, which is the Tomberries, if I remember correctly, is you kind of want to knock them against the wall is about the easiest way to handle it. Okay. See why he's not paying attention to me. So when you want to... Okay. And then this move is really good for breaking them. Alright. The best way to handle it to be able to get the most is just to spam circle while they're shooting at you. If you try to hold it, once you get hit once, it will no longer slow break until you press the button again. So you need to make sure you're constantly pressing it. But most of these stages aren't really too long. There's a few that are quite extensive, but for the most part, they're not too bad, to be honest. Alright. So I remember there should be a chest to the right, and then... Oh wow, it's level 80. I need to go ahead and put some points in. Paladin. I had to do some of the harder quests. I think it wasn't until like I started doing 190, 185 before I started actually getting levels towards my Paladin since 30. So let me see here real quick. I probably need it for the boss fight. Oh, I still can't. Oh, Gotcha. Which that means I can though with this class. Oh no, I've already put all the points in. Okay. Well, I guess I lied. Give me just a second and we'll go ahead and dive into this boss. Alright, we're back. Okay. Okay. Block those. Yeah. That's how we handle that. Catch that. Throw it back. Oh, grab me. Ooh, that's detrimental. Hold up. Put on the sentinel. We'll get the mana back. Fire. Hit him. Okay. Alright, watch out. Okay. Want to build my mana up real quick. You only build it up until its health is to the halfway mark, and then you don't want to be able to build it up, so you kind of just want to do that. Alright, set them up to attack. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that was nice break damage. Ooh, gotta watch that move. That one is deadly. Yeah, the swings aren't too bad. The reason that one's so deadly is because it has a second hit afterwards. He's just throwing shuriken. Okay, and this should finish it. Yes, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. And the good thing too is whenever you fight the boss, you don't actually have to pick up the stuff because it does actually drop the stuff for you. Or pick the stuff up for you automatically. Okay, sweet, 65. So that means it probably is better to actually go through these stages, unless it gives you an extra amount on top of that. See, if I scroll down, I don't see the dragon thing. Actually not gonna keep any of those. I'll keep this. Now, so for some people, this may seem like a lot to go through, but what I always try to recommend to people, at least what's made it easier for me, is once I get to the point where like I've got the level and stuff, and I've got my gear up high enough level, and then like I want to start min-maxing, then that'd be when you want to really kind of focus on the substats on your gear. But for right now, you kind of just want to get like the 400 affinity on both, and then kind of go from there really. So at least that's what I would recommend. At least what I would recommend. Ooh, Warrior 99. Sweet. Okay, so... Job tree. That's spaced out there for a second. I was like, so what do I do now? What? Mm-mm. Seer. Warrior. Sweet. I guess I have more HP. Might as well give myself some luck here. Actually, luck's not really that important to me. Let me put ability break damage so I can focus on trying to get that set up. Okay. Save. Okay. Now, I guess we just down the line. I mean, might as well, right? 205. Oh, no, I need to main menu conversation. Okay, so we'll do Embracing Chaos. I wonder if it's going to show this of where I am streaming through the PlayStation. Sometimes it'll block scenes because it's afraid of like copyright and stuff, which I mean, I understand. You know, better be safe than sorry. But if I could possibly just... Sweet. Also... Take a drink real quick while we're doing this other cutscene.
この世界を手の届かない遠くから好き放題に荒らしていたんだ。
私たちはそれに気がついた。だからルフェインが制御できない存在になる必要があった。
それでいい。それで世界が正しくあるのなら、混乱も混沌も望むところだ。このネズミの尻尾が勇気と力の証なのか。
just tell him later. So wait. So if I click Gladiator, right? Now I go back and I go down to combo abilities, and then after parry, warrior shout. Okay, so it's an actual ability. Okay, so then if that's the case, I go back and then change this to Dawn Warrior. Now go, wait, it doesn't actually, evocation. Oh, invigorating war cry. Maybe? Okay. Okay, so it's still the same thing. So I presume that's just that should be just my thing now, right? Yeah. Invigorating war cry. Oh, that is awesome. That's fantastic, dude. I just, what? What? When near death. Oh. Royal Guard. Okay. That's, that is fantastic. Let's see here. Let me save screenshot. Send a message real quick. So I go to job tree now. I should be able to use. Yeah. Oh. Guess we'll go to warrior. It's efficient rat tails. Did I learn any moves though? Artifice. Oh, it's nothing. It's staff too, isn't it? so they're literally the same. So I got a few little differences. This is Warrior Master points acquired. 13? Okay, so I guess I just... actually, if I go over to that again, I want to check something out. No, I will tell you about it later. Dawn Warrior. Now, use this. Oh, so it does. No, that's just for... That's just for that. Oh, okay, I see. Still doesn't give me Raz Till, so... Ooh, it's got the chills there for a second. Okay. Which I actually got some of these stages, correct? 205. Additional mission, the Warriors Despair. Okay, it just takes a crystal. Okay. Let's get into it then. Yeah, sorry, I just got real excited when that happened, so I wanted to tell you about it. Yeah, yeah, and so the really cool part is, you know how like your triangles would move, right? Well, it changes that triangle of that move.
Hit it, hit it, hit it. Don't wait. Still hard to hit, so be easy.
So it makes it like crazy
What
how
happened?
it changes your triangle move.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
see, I didn't know that. It just
depending on
said
which
that
one you choose.
you only get to choose like one?
Well, you can switch between them at any time. So like if I wanted to do the ultimate version of that class, I can just go into my battle settings, go up to the class, press triangle, click R3, and change it.
Okay, and then it takes it off of the other class, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so you can't have both the classes that you have equipped maxed out then?
Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to use them like at the exact same time. Like you couldn't be like you couldn't like switch your triangles while you're fighting. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean? You'd have to go into like your settings and just change it. But yeah. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how it changes every one of the moves. Because now I have Invigorating Warcry, which is more of a boost, and it refills my Break Gauge whenever I do it now. Also, on top of giving me health and buffing. And
Okay,
then with the
okay, 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 okay.
and then with the Paladin,
See, when they said they were gonna, you could remove the level limit, I thought they meant like for all your classes.
well, I mean,
You
right now
just
I can go up to 120 right
take
now.
them up
So
to 600 then.
yeah, yeah. But like the Paladin, what it has set up is between the two, one is Royal Guard and one is Holy Knight. So the Royal Guard is the evocation one, and it restores MP when attacking an enemy vulnerable to Holy. So after you build like that bar or whatever of the Holy. And then the other one is, um, while active, temporarily increases additional damage dealt and HP recovery when near death.
Okay.
So like, which
I
class
wonder
were
what
you
the Void
using?
Knight.
Yeah, I was like, which one are you using? Void Knight?
Void Knight has been my favorite class so far.
So it automatically grants the effective shell to all party members when recovering MP.
Okay.
Is what it's saying that does for, and that's the
600% boost.
no, that's just switching it to Rune Knight, just using the evocation version.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
the Imperial Knight is the other version of it, and it says when landing a slash attack, inflict the enemy with a debuff that increases elemental damage taken.
A slash attack? It's kind of weird that they would pigeonhole it into like swords, I guess. But I mean,
Is the
that's
accent
alright.
slash?
Uh, the the axe is not slash, I don't think.
Oh,
But it might be. Fuck, I can't, dude. I don't know, cause it, I think, does multiple types of damage, depending on the type of hit.
I can see if I can look real quick. How will I know what type of damage? Does it say it anywhere?
I don't know. I
Actually,
wasn't
I
the
don't
one that
think
looked
it
that shit
does.
up. I believe Jeremy was the one that had actually looked up damage
Okay.
types.
Oh, okay. And what was the other class that you were using besides Void Knight?
Well, I had switched from Void Knight to um, using Assassin more than anything.
Oh yeah,
I also had Ninja as well, but I
okay.
wasn't really using Ninja.
So Assassin has Ravager. When chain canceling, automatically casts Requiem without consuming MP. I don't know what Requiem is.
See, I don't care much for the chain canceling.
And then the other one is when triggered with no marks present. So like the exterminate move or whatever that the
Yeah,
unleash a
Assassinate.
shockwave in the surrounding area that marks any enemies it touches. So you get pretty much a free AoE that marks everything.
It gets a what?
You know how like landing a critical hit marks an enemy?
Yeah.
Well, just doing like whenever you do the triangle move and
Mhm.
there's no marks present, it'll unleash a shockwave in the surrounding area that marks any enemies it touches.
Well, that is cool as shit.
And then, so Sage, this one's actually pretty nice. Its evocation is it unlocks the spell Raise, so you can just revive somebody.
Okay.
And then Demon Lord unlocks the spell Meteor.
Demon Lord, is that Dark Knight?
No, that's just the other version of Sage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
those were both versions of the Sage. You can get Raise or you can unlock the spell Meteor. But it does reduce your max MP, as Meteor actually does.
Nobody's going for that shit.
Yeah. Oh, and so I was reading more on the Summoner class and stuff. And so the way the Summoner class is you don't actually summon stuff, but you get the moves of summons. Like you'll get like Bahamut's move and stuff like that you'll cast. So I don't know how exactly how that works. I haven't actually unlocked it, but oh, I wonder what the ninjas is.
Yeah, you should definitely check Ninja.
Okay.
Might make it viable at some point in time.
So let's see here. Fuma Ninja. Hitting an enemy with a ninjutsu ability of an element that it is vulnerable to will trigger an additional attack. Okay, so it's like a double cast. That's alright. And then, oh, this is the one you'd want to go for. Receive a set amount of ninja tools when inflicting the enemy with a status element. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
That makes Ninja phenomenal. It's called Shadow Master. That would actually make me want to play Ninja. That's pretty nice, actually. See, Dark Knight. Oh, so I don't know exactly how that works. Doesn't the Dark Knight? Oh, you'd have to come up with like an HP Dark Knight build. But the evocation version is while active, temporarily increases additional damage dealt and reduces HP consumed when at max HP. So I don't really, you'd have to have some sort of setup to where you're getting HP as you're consuming it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And then the other one is Abyss Knight. Refills your break gauge when attacking an enemy vulnerable to darkness. Now that's pretty nice. This is kind of crazy though, that it just...
Yeah, it's cool that I didn't know it did all that. I thought that, in all honesty, that it just had like another bonus that it gives you from the affinity.
Bro. So I was just going through here, and I was like, let me check out Gambler. It's probably the best one, to be honest,
Let's
that
see
I've
it.
seen so far. It adds the ability Renew to your roulette. So whenever Renew activates, which would be any time that it happens,
Ugh!
you fully restore HP, you cure all status elements and revive any fallen party members, and you refill potions. So
It does revives any party members at what?
it cures all status elements and revives any fallen party members. Fully
But you have to
restores
land on
HP.
it though, right?
It just says whenever you use roulette, which is what the move is called.
What?
Yeah, has the ability Renew to roulette. Renew grants the following effects to all party members.
My dude, that sounds broken. I don't know if that's gonna work like that or not.
Yeah, the way
What?
it sounds is...
Like, you can't just like every time you use a free move, res everyone on the field. That's insane.
The other... So I guess 21, is that what you're saying? Probably. That would be the roulette. Yeah. Oh, Renew on there. Oh, okay. I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay. So the other one is it adds the ability The End to roulette. Unleash an area attack that deals high break damage. Enemies broken or brought to zero by this attack will be finished with a soul burst. Oh, that's kind of cool. The Tyrant, it gets a Luna in place of in Dark, and then Luna consumes MP with every attack and restores HP. So it's kind of like a HP thing. And then the other version is allows use of in Magic in place of in Holy, and Magic consumes MP with every attack, but also reduces the enemy's maximum break gauge or gauge. Is it gauge or gauge? Gauge.
Gotch.
Gauge. Yeah. So how the Dragoon can now use the jump while evading. In addition, it fills the break dodge as well. And the other one strengthens attack type, bypassing enemies' resistances and making weaknesses easier to exploit. The greater distance you jump, the more damage you will deal. It's alright, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool that they added that. I didn't realize that it completely changes the classes after,
Yeah.
like, prestiged them pretty much.
Yeah,
A
it's pretty cool.
customizable prestige, which is way, like, way better.
Do you use marksman, Jeremy? Or didn't you at one point? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, it was his main.
Yeah. I think it's the... Okay. There's one that says if you use like the triangle, a successful interrupt restores party members MP. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is kind of difficult where it is only the red attacks or whatever. Unleashes. Oh, the regular sword fighter class. It gets Fang Fetter stance. Slash with your sword, inflicting paralysis. That's kind of neat. This is kind of interesting.
You know, they should release that information early so you would have a better idea of where you wanted to go, because some of those don't sound great, and some of those sound amazing.
Yeah, as long as you have the class, like as long as you have all the job tree filled up or whatever, like the base one, then you have access to these.
By job tree, do you mean like all the
Like
abilities, or do you
like
mean
level
all the
30.
affinities?
Just like, like if you go, yeah. So we've already pretty much got most, well, like I've already, most of us are close to or already have all of them pretty much at 30. I know you were kind of close, and I think Jeremy was too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Um, well, by the time we quit playing, I had them all.
Oh, the red mage gets poison with one of its subclasses, or advanced classes, whatever you want to call it. Poison or stun. Let's see what Liberator's got. Oh, so you know how the Liberator has like that circle or whatever that decreases damage taken and gradually like restores HP with the triangle? It's like a little like uh one of its subclasses or whatever makes it to where it affects allies outside of the area as well. So they don't even have to be near you anymore.
That's intense.
And you can set it to where your break gauge will deplete instead of your MP. Which that sounds kind of dangerous, to be honest. Oh, the breaker. remember the breaker having charged attacks. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess
I
the
mean, anything that can use the axe does charge attacks. So does the first attack on the greatsword. It's an automatic ability that you can charge.
I didn't realize. I just also blanked out and realized that the triangle is actually a charge attack because you can hold it and it charges. I didn't realize that either.
Nope.
Well, no,
No,
I was
it'll
just saying.
specifically say on there if you can't.
I was just saying like the class ability in general because like you can use a katana with that class and stuff as well, and it does the same thing. You can still charge like the Zen Tetsuken ability.
Yeah, its actual ability uses a katana. Even if you have an axe equipped, when he does Zangetsu, he pulls out a katana to do the attack.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Spacing out over here. I think Fluffy was playing some Final Fantasy. It was
I am not. I am
oh,
playing Overwatch.
oh, where you guys?
I'm down for whatever.
I'm down with the
I'm just
party.
chilling.
Oh, flare. What's the difference though? Allows us the use of flare star in place of flare. But what's the difference?
Yeah, it's
I'm a failure.
so obvious, Kanye.
I'm such a failure.
What a wiener.
I know.
Hey, someone left the game and their name was Pato. It's like from that children's show that Finney used to watch. Pato. It was all narrated by Stephen Fry.
So do y'all think this would be, or I guess I'd probably be better to ask Jeremy because he can use more spells in this game. Do you think this would be good? Regagan? Regagan. Regenga? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Protectga, Shelga, and
All of those
Hastega
sound stupid because they are.
can only be triggered when the casting gauge is full, but will not consume MP. For the white mage, if you use the ultimate version of it. Oh, so whoever. Oh. Yeah. The other version is you get reincarnate, which revives the fallen ally and restores them to full HP. Moreover, the next time the party member is knocked out, they will automatically revive. That's real nice too. That's nice. So you revive him and then they have an auto revive for the next time they fall down. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If it doesn't, that's pretty nice. Yeah. You just go. That's when you put it on the Unga Bunga character. You're like, all right, get at him. Oh, the monk has black belt while this ability is active. You're like you hold the triangle to get your buffs or whatever. It'll reduce the enemy's max break gauge with any attack. So just regular attacks will just reduce their max dodge. Some of these are... God, this makes me want to try out every class again. Thief has one where you occasionally acquire a potion when stealing. And allows you to steal enemy buffs. Is the other version. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the one for me. Oh, the Berserker has one where you cannot be broken while you're using while you have your triangle active, while you have that buff. Oh, that's the Unga Boonga right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's more of like a team thing to use. So the Pilgrim, um, it has one where you pull an enemy towards you, and then it causes the next ability any party member uses to restore HP based on damage dealt. And then the Lantern has one where you automatically grant the effect of haste after hitting with a fully charged attack.
Fuck.
On hit, inflict foes with a status element. Chain cancels attack. Mage. What's the spell? What the hell is Dia? Okay.
He's right.
And the mage gets that as one of its subclasses. It's Cure, Dia, Reagan, and Asuna. And then the other version you get Blizzard, Thunder, Dark, and Osmos. Oh, that's nice. Because
It is.
MP still.
Actually, yeah, it still's MP, that's right. Drain is the health steal.
Yeah. Being able to steal their MP is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's always good.
The Marauder on hit inflicts foes with a status element that causes attacks to recover player HP based on damage dealt. And then the other one you get MP instead of HP. That's pretty nice too. Increase duration of buffs on self every time an attack hits. Okay. And that's on the... That's...
Fuck.
That's on the pugilist of all classes. So you just put on some fist weapons and you're pretty much going to have buffs forever. As long as there's an enemy around to hit. So much to go through now.
There wasn't a lot before.
No.
Well, let's be honest, Kanye.
Let's be honest, like lesbians?
Yeah. Let's be honest.
See, I wish I had Cyclic Warrior maxed out, because then I could see what its two are, but I don't. I'm a failure. Oh, it changed. It changed some things. Oh, I gotta change this shit back. I accidentally switched my class and it changed all my stuff. It's no bueno. What's that?
Who the fuck names their character Syrupy Cheese?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Fucking, dude, people are so goddamn weird.
You ain't gonna call me out like that, but alright.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Oh, I see. That was me, bro. So that's what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, that was me, bro. I was trying to tell you. Be careful, this shit's only good so long outside of the fridge. So what did we say we were doing? Did we decide what we were doing?
No, we
Did we
stopped
fuck?
talking about it immediately after it was brought up.
Alright then.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, this just blows my mind. There's just all kinds of stuff to go through again.
Yeah. That's a lot to take in.
I know it's a lot for y'all compared to what there already was. The good thing is you don't have to worry about it having a whole new affinity. That's the good part. Now I gotta
Well, I
look for this
mean,
affinity.
that I didn't really expect to change.
Right.
I expected it to be the same affinity, but at the same time, now you start to have to weigh in what the prestige abilities are and whether or not that's what you want to go for. And now you're going to have to look entirely at your build, base it off of one being your prestige one, because if you go Ultima on, you just have to choose one that's going to be your Ultima ability. And then you do something to complement it, because your second class at that point in time starts to become a literal secondary class instead of just your second, like, main class.
Well, the thing is, too, it has its own Ultima or evocation. So you could just have two crazy ones that you could alternate
So when
between.
you press triangle, does it Ultima the other one?
No, but like, so I can press triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can switch to my other class, and I can still do the triangle on my other class. So like, you could
Yeah.
still have two crazy classes. And like right now, it's showing that I have like where the war cry lasts, no matter what class you're on. I would have the war cry ability on top of having my paladin ability.
How
So
does
if
that
you
work? How do you choose between the two?
well, war cry automatically lasts because it's a buff, so it's just like an overtime thing. But it just
Mm-hmm.
constantly restores my HP. So I would get all the benefits from that. It all depends on which your secondary class is.
But if I
Whether
had Void Knight and I
mm-hmm.
hit L2 on another ability, on another class, like Assassinate, it's not going to create a fucking glyph in front of the character.
No, 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 no. See, it would all depend on like where mine's a buff, it would work with both. But if like it's not a buff or something that lasts, then you would have to like switch and use it with the other class. But it's always there. So pretty much the only thing it does is anytime you use a triangle without no matter what class you're using, you'll use whatever
But
version
see,
of
that
that
adds
class
another
you are.
layer of complexity because then you could make your secondary class really your main class, but use the ability off of the other class to be ultimate so that you can have one class have two abilities that are really strong stacked on top of each other
Hmm.
instead.
Yeah.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make. I'm sure it's gonna make things even crazier if you come up with certain builds now, because like there's like the one like remember how you had it set up to where you could have pretty much like full health and still get like the near death abilities or whatever.
Yeah, that would be Breaker plus Dark Knight
So
or
now with
Berserker plus Dark Knight.
with the new versions of it or whatever, with the was the Dark Knight, right? There
Hmm.
was one of them that I'll go back to it just to double check, but um, it reduces like the HP consumed when at max HP. So then you would pretty much just be constantly like you can keep your full health up and still be getting all the benefits as well. And then on top of that, you said the other one was Breaker, right? Or
Hmm.
Berserker? Okay, Breaker. Um,
It's one or the other. I don't know. You can look at the affinity and know.
yeah.
Just look for the 400 affinity, which you also have to factor in the 600% affinity.
When does that kick in?
You
Does
have
it
to
add it
unlock
to the
it.
list? Like, will it add it to your list of like
Yeah,
affinity bonus? Oh, okay, so I'm
it'll
just not
just be
there
below
yet.
400. Oh, you'll know because apparently it's a big deal. It'll tell you that your affinity limit has been raised. And
Which one's
there's a
mine then?
600 and an 800 one.
Gotcha.
See, it's crazy because I was thinking that it would be unrealistic to get two classes to 400, but in all actuality, you can have one class at 600 and one at 400, or one at 800 and one at 400, which is, God, that's a lot of farming though. Like, crazy amounts of farming.
Yeah, well right now, as far as double, still the highest percentage I've seen is 150. I haven't seen anything higher than 150%. So I'm wondering if that will change with the doubles, if that gets higher. Because if that gets higher, then it's definitely be more of a possibility. But if that doesn't get higher,
Oh,
then you
I
would literally have
guarantee
to
you it
have,
gets higher.
yeah, you would have to literally have 150 on every piece of gear to reach like 800. Then at that point, if you didn't, like you'd have to literally have like the perfect gear pretty much if you were trying to hit 800. So that'd be nice once that changes. But so far, I did one stage and I unlocked like three conversations with Bahamut. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna take long to get these conversations with him, which is nice because once I do those, then I can unlock the summoner class and stuff. But I have to unlock all the story events with him. That's how you unlock the uh, yeah, unlock the other classes. And then that's another one that I'll have to get to 30 and then see what they do. But it did make me very excited and I wanted to share the news. I know it is stressful, but
It's a lot, bro.
yeah. Well, it's like throughout like the whole game, it's like pretty simple. You know, you're just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get my affinity up, And then you get to the end of the game, and it's like, all right, now we're gonna give you everything you can actually do. At
Yeah, I
once.
mean, the shitty part is you never really feel like you know exactly what you want to play, or that's how I feel personally. Probably not everybody. There's probably a lot of people that are really consistent, but to be honest, I just don't know what classes I want to play, because it's hard to find ones that perfectly complement each other, and you also enjoy playing them.
Right. Which would, for me, how I made my decision so far, which this may change once I unlock more, but getting the 400% on the basic classes and just seeing what moves I have access to, that has drastically changed what sort of classes I want to use, just based on the weapon I want to use.
Right?
Because once you get that 400 and you can access any weapon or any like ability or whatever, that can make it pretty crazy. Cause like pretty much like with my fist weapons, every move that I do, and most of them cost 1, does a crazy amount of break damage at this point. Because I made all my armor do more break damage when it add to my break damage when I hit. So yeah, it's getting pretty crazy now. Like I can. Like, if they're not focused on me, I can easily break down a boss with fist weapons. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous now. So it's really actually kind of easier. It's not really difficult. Now, if you add a bunch of difficulties like we figured out, it can get fucking crazy. But as far as right now, it's I've been kind of breezing through. I actually feel strong now in this game compared to sometimes we would just get fucking wrecked. But that could change with multiplayer because it does raise the difficulty. So.
It does.
But it also sucks because your partners fall down all the time in the computer, so that's one thing that's still not exactly fun. Oh wait, never mind, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to. I'll take that. Yes, sir, down. Alright, sweet. You get a few punches. Oh, and he's dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh my god. No fucking way. What?
Don't tell me there's more.
Oh god. No, there's not more. So I'm doing a stage, right, that it added. And I was fighting Bike or whatever his name is, Bikey or whatever. And I killed him, right? And then he revived. I have to fight him all over again.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And now he's called the Possessed, so I think it's the version that you fight like at the end of the game. Yeah. I was not expecting that. Because it didn't end, and I was like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, he revived. So really, you don't actually start playing this game until the end of the game. Is what I'm
That's
trying to find out.
normally how these types of looty, grindy games work.
Yeah. Like, oh man, I made it through the game. And they're like, well, actually, that was just the easiest difficulty possible. Oh, and instead of pirates, he's got the Sahagin now that he summoned. So that's even more difficult because they can actually hit you from AoE.
Yeah.
And Jed's down for the 300th time. I swear I'm about fucking done with him. I'm about to put a healer on and call it a day. Because he falls down so much. And I have him because he uses the ninja ability so he can have like the elements, but I'll just put a fucking white mage on. Make that bitch auto revive me or something. But that shit sounds so broken to get the raise and then have an auto raise.
Yeah, it does.
I might actually have to just try that out just to see how accurate it is. Oh shit, he grabbed me. Am I dead? Nope. We
Thought I
live.
fucking beat that team's ass.
Oh fuck. Oh god, now I'm fighting. Now I'm fighting like they were just regular Sahagin. Now I'm fighting a Sahagin prince. While I fight the boss. No, I don't know if I'm gonna beat this one. Let me go in anime mode real quick. Hold up. What are you fucking with? Here lately, for some reason, like, I've been beating these stages pretty much by myself because I'll run out of potions to revive them. And, I've been still beating the stages. It's been close. Like, I have like one hit left most of the time, but still been doing it nonetheless.
True. Oh, my ass.
That's because I have a lot of options to heal.
Dad, what's that white stuff on the floor? That's my ass!
Oh, dodge. There it is. Oh,
God, bomb sack.
That was an AoE.
Fuck salt! Fuck salt!
I just don't... I don't know how that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and try it right now. What was that, mage that had the revive?
Wasn't it Sage?
Sage.
Jeremy's main class, or white mage, I can't remember.
No, that's not the one. That was part of it, but it was... I'm trying to find the one that had the revive, but then it was like an auto revive afterwards.
That's white mage, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, are you still running the same stages, though?
It's added more stages. Like, that was the new stage I was fighting.
Okay.
And some stages I haven't fought that are 210, so I haven't even done the 210 levels yet.
If you're still running the same stages, that's kind of boring that you need to grind the same, like,
No,
20,
sure.
20 stages, something like that.
Now, I'm sure eventually it will just come down to that. There'll probably only be a few more stages. I'm sure most of the... Well, I can't really say that because we're literally still only in the first DLC. Because you don't unlock the second one until you beat Bahamut. So, I don't know what all that's going to unlock and what all that's going to entail either. So, not really sure about that one.
Hi, kitty. You okay? Are you sleepy, buddy? Are you a sleepy kitty? Huh?
It's like some action. Don't touch me. No.
Well, the fact that he isn't smacking me is the reason why I knew he's tired. Poor little guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, rub you.
Wrong little bitch.
Well, he's not even a year old. He is little, technically. Age-wise, I guess. He's really not little at all anymore.
Yeah.
He's getting to be a big boy. He's fat. He is fat.
Both also that at the exact same time.
Yeah. Kayla was already on it. She knew.
Okay, so I've got the white mage set up. I'm going down now on everybody. I mean, I don't really know what to do here. Raise your staff overhead and generate icicles. I'll do that. That sounds great. Raise your staff up and deliver a striking blow. I don't care about that. I'm trying to be in the back.
Why, Lucio? You fucking dumbass, dude.
Actually, I'll make that. We do triple sting, I guess. And then I got flash of steel. Oh, Geo Crush. Fix the stone at the end of your staff. Oh, I got a you shall not pass move. Like a Gandalf move. Oh no, never mind. I lied. Okay, so I've got the reincarnate on. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so now we're gonna hop in this bitch like it's Sunday morning. Where's reincarnate at? It takes 4 bars. Okay, well. I'm probably gonna die though because I have not used a magic class. Oh no, good. Need to build. Oh, that kind of hurt. That one kind of hurt. Oh, that kind of hurt too. Can y'all get the boss, please? Appreciate you. Alright. Alright, so I've got my 4 mana. I need you to back the hell up. For this guy first. And then the boss starts focusing on me. Can y'all please do something? Okay. Alright. Okay, so I've got reincarnate. Okay, so I auto revived. Alright, kill me again. And then I revived again. So yeah, it's 2 revives.
Oh yeah. Damn.
That's kind of nice. Now you don't get full health, so that is an issue. But I mean, just being able to get revived is good enough. I'm just gonna have to go through now and literally try every class on this boss. That just seems like the best thing to do right now. In all honesty, Ninja is the one that seems the most
God damn it,
interesting.
dude! I got fucking smashed. I got the smush.
You trying to
Teleported
smush?
right into ulting Orisa, and she just fucking obliterated me.
She fucked you.
She did. Got fucked by a horse.
I heard they got big
Speaking of
tits.
which, recently I was watching video online. It was somebody that was talking shit about Asmongold, and come to find out, this guy's into like legitimate horse porn, and he had a thing a long time ago where he was talking about how there's literally no legitimate argument for owning child porn, and um, also um, there was also a video recently about where he accidentally pulled up like his my stuff file, and there was a horse dick in there, and so he just ratted on himself pretty much.
Oh, that's weird. He went through a lot of trouble just to put himself in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird, just a weird fucking thing to do, you know? Weird enough that he's into horse dicks, you know? He had a big old horse dick in a picture, a JPEG. Like, I don't know. And he's the one saying that Asmongold is out of touch. He's like, he's virtually a Nazi. And the guy's got pictures of horse dicks all over his computer.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to restart my PlayStation. It seems like it's frozen. So I should be right back.